everyone, it's Drifting Flies. Basically the last week of September on the middle Provo. Really kind of a bluebird day, a few clouds. Pretty though. There's the river. Anyway, we'll see what we can do. We'll get to it. So here's today's setup on my point fly. It's kind of a green, we call it the bunny, but it's really just a hare's ear with a green bead, killer bug. And then on this one, my tag in my just a little gosh, it's almost like an emerger, but it's not. But anyway, that's what that one is. I can't remember the name of it, sorry. But they both do pretty well. So we'll try this little run right here. See how we do. This will tell me if there's been people in here because this hole always holds fish. So see if we can get something. If not, we're going to go way down. There's one. That's a pretty good fish. Great fish to start the day. Oh yeah, nice fish. I gotta give him some drag. Not that much. Stay out of those weeds. I'm going to try to bring him down. It's a big brown. Here he goes. He's going down now. Let's go, baby. Get down here in this softer water. Pretty fish. Oh, he just threw it. And he broke me off. Oh, that's a pretty fish. See if I can see him. That's funny. I was looking at my line earlier like, I ought to check those knots. So I haven't checked that for a while. Oh, that's a nice fish. Good way to start the day. Okay. Another interruption, but got to take those calls. There's one. That's just a good looking little run right there, right in front of that rock, this side of that rock. I tell you, it's a good fishery. Plenty of fish, plenty of small fish. So I think it's very healthy. Jeez, that's a big day. I don't know how many I've caught today. Alright, let's try this little run right here. Nothing. That's a good run. Good drift, I mean. There we go. It's all about getting the right drift. Nice little brown. The jumper. Oh yeah. Big jumper for a little fish. Man, you get the right drift. I mean, Euro's deadly if you get the right drift. Come here, little buddy. There he is. my line just hesitated going through that drift, and there you go. Cut him right in the top, bleeding. One more. One more. Always one more cast, right? Good thing. One more, produced a fish. I've been getting some nice big browns lately, which is nice. This isn't very big, but that's the same fish. Look at that. It's the same fish I just caught. We hit it again. That's nuts. I've never seen that. That's crazy. Let's see if I get him a third time. That's the same fish. My phone's blowing up. Ooh, that's a nice fish. Man, he's going nuts. I think I foul hooked him. He was just going crazy. Oh, that was fun. Right underneath that tree, I just laid my rod down like that. Well, let's try this little run. Not much of a hole, but got him. He took the, wrapped up on that. I got the fish and the log. Let's get rid of the fish first. He's all wrapped. That fish took this little, it's like a little perdigon. I don't know if you can see that. Copper with little red on the neck. Nothing. There's one. Pretty rough spots. There we go. Not as big as the first one, but that's a good fish. At least he's fighter. The water's cooling down and the fish are definitely fighting harder. They took the perdigon. There you go. So those that are wondering, I do have a net coming. I can't remember what it was. I tend to lose things, so last net I had, it's a decent net, just typical fly fishing net, and I had a big fish on, and I was in some really rough water and deep. And I dropped my net, and I'm fighting this fish, and I'm like, oh, it's just going to get snagged up on the side. So I should have just gave up the fish, but and then go try it down my net. Then it got in the current, and I still could have ran down and got it, but I could just see it bobbing down. Eventually, time I got the fish in, it was down there like, I don't know, it was ways down there, and I just said, screw it. There's a nice fish. And so, I don't know, I tend to lose stuff, so I'm not going to get real expensive gear on net stuff, because I always do stupid things like that. But this is a nice fish. Gonna work him over to this soft edge if I can. Keep him upstream of me. Beautiful fish. Well, that's my net story, but I should have one in next time I'm out here fishing. But honestly, one of the reasons I don't fish with a net is just I hate the extra weight, which is stupid, I know. And but we were in Alaska fishing. Oh, that's nice. And we were fishing king salmon with fly rods. You know, we were still just hooking them, but my guide up there, we flew in on these bush planes, and we were catching these big kings, you know, 25, 30-pound fish, a lot of 15-pounders and stuff. And we had 6 weights, and we were just imploding rods, right? Just ripping rods. Well, anyway, they would, oh, that's beautiful fish. Anyway, this one guy says, yeah, you're not a true fisherman unless you can catch a king without a net. And so I said, okay. So, oh my gosh, that's a big fish. So I said, let's do it. And so ever since, it's kind of been a challenge. I don't know if it's big enough I can't reach my arm long enough. Boy, that's a big fish. He's getting ready to run off again. But that's a nice fish. Get him back. That's a biggie. That's a dandy. And we'll get the hook out of him here. But yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't fish in nets, because one guy just kind of challenged me. He said, true fishermen don't need nets. But man, I've lost a lot of fish, and it caused a lot of damage on fish. But that is a beaut. Woo! Wow. That's a nice one, boys. I don't know, he's going at least, I would say 17, 18. There he goes. Man, that was awesome. Plus you got a stupid story to listen to while I ran him in. Okay, answer that phone. I was just fishing one-handed, and I caught another fish. Basically same spot. He's a big boy. Fighting a lot harder than that last one. Same spot. I hope I'm on. That's a nice fish. Oh, he's going to go airborne on me. He was tail walking. He just went nuts. And I thought he was going to throw it. Oh my gosh, that's a big fish. I might be chasing this one. I got to get him up in front of me. That's a big fish. See, talking about a net. Got to take the pride out of things, right? I got to get control of this fish. Oh, he took the perdigon. I think he's big as the last one, but I'll tell you what, this one fought a lot harder. Looks like a female. Get down here. Come on, baby. That's a pretty fish. Just take your time. Man, back to back brutes. I mean, that thing is long. Okay, man, that was crazy. I had to take some more work calls, but that was a fun fish. So I was on the phone. I'm fishing just one-handed, just kind of throwing it in there. This thing hits it and just tail walks like, I don't know, 5 yards upstream. It was so cool. And then I was able to turn on the camera. But man, that was a fun fish. There's one. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Look at that dude. Woo! That was awesome. Man, he's a jumping fool. Good fish. Not a bad little brownie. Thank you, Mr. Brown. There he goes. Man, it turned out to be a great day, huh? There's one. I think he's real worthy. Haven't seen him yet. Oh yeah, good fish. Let's stay up here. Nice fish. Oh, 11 incher. He was right in the heavy current. There's one. Oh man, that was cool. Woo! Just ripping out of the water. Not that big, but man, that thing just went nuts. Pretty fish. Man, he is pinned. That was a fun take. There's one. Audrey. Yeah, pretty good one. It's a good fish. Doing really, man? He's good. He's pretty big. Work him over into softer water. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. Big fish. Man, he's strong. There we go. Woo, it's a big fish, babe. It's a great fish. Wish I had a net. Oh, come on, baby. Put side pressure on him like that, see how you can just guide him. Oh. Oh, that's a big fish. Taking him right to the shore. That's as big as they get on the Provo. Holy crap. Look at the size of this boy. I don't even know if he's in there. That's a monster.